Good evening, good evening. This is Marie Holiday. I hope everybody having a fabulous evening. And before we get started with this evening lecture, please hit that subscribe button and hit my notification button. Support and subscribe to my channel. And I'm really excited in regards to the trajectory path of where my channel is going. And if you have not subscribed, please do so, because this channel cannot continue without subscribers. So please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button. So the focus of this inciting lecture is going to be 4th of July special, aka the Phoenix Bird in Recovery. I'm going to say that again. The 4th of July special, aka the Phoenix Bird in Recovery. And I've done this lecture in many platforms, in schools, universities, treatment programs, churches, in the community. And before I get into this lecture, I just want to just say, for anyone who's listening to this, if you are in recovery, or if you got a family member who's in recovery from alcohol or drugs, rather it's a mother, father, sister, brother, significant other, or anyone who is in active addiction right now may be listening to this, pay attention. So, 4th of July special, aka the Phoenix Bird in Recovery. What is the Phoenix Bird? The phoenix is a long-lived bird associated with Greek mythology that regenerates or is otherwise born again. The phoenix bird attains new life by arising from the ashes in order to soar and reach its fullest potential again. What the progression of alcoholism and drug addiction, what the progression will cause is the following: catastrophic damage in these specific areas that I'm going to mention. Progression of disease of alcoholism will cause the person to experience psychological and mental destruction. And what I mean by psychological and mental destruction, they're going to become mentally obsessed with feeding their addiction for their primary drug of choice. It can create irritability, depression, suicidal thoughts, zero peace of mind, and I'm here to tell you. Another element of progression of addiction is the social destruction. Alcoholism or drug addiction don't just affect the individual. It's going to destroy everyone around that person. The mother, the father, the sister, the brother, the niece, the nephew, neighbors, the job, relationships on the job. It destroys that social element in that user or that abuser life. Alcoholism and drug addiction also destroys the physical destruction. When a person using excessive alcohol and drugs, I don't care if it's alcohol, cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, benzos, we can go on and on. The beer, the vodka, it don't matter. What will happen over time is excessive alcohol and drug use will begin to damage the organs, the liver, the heart, all internal organs inside of the body. There are many alcohol and drug related health problems: cirrhosis of the liver, bleeding, ulcers, certain forms of cancer. The lab work is in horrible shape. It does a damage to all of the organs in the body. Excessive alcohol and drug use also destroys the person's financial health, financial destruction. They are using their bill money to feed their addiction. They're stealing to feed their addiction. They lost a job to the point where they can't pay their bills. It creates financial destruction. Excessive alcohol and drug use will also cause the spiritual destruction. It will rob you of your soul and your spirit, and I'm here to tell you. And ultimately, according to research, people who have alcoholism and drug addiction, according to research, will die 20 to 25 years younger compared to someone who does not suffer from alcoholism or drug addiction. Basically, if they don't get some help, it'll lead to premature death. That is a very thorough breakdown analysis of the progression of alcoholism or drug addiction. I'm in the trenches, and when people come to the program that I work in to get help, they have experienced all of these specific deaths: the psychological death, the social death, the physical death, the financial death, the spiritual death. And if they don't get some help, ultimately they will be 6 foot under the physical death 25 years prematurely. So that's addiction and what it looks like. What true recovery really is, pay attention, world. What true recovery looks like, the individual is going to reclaim, they're going to restore, they're going to attain new life. They're going to rise from the ashes of total destruction. They're going to rise from the ashes of the psychological death, the spiritual death, the emotional death, the financial death, similar to the phoenix bird who attains new life by rising from the ashes. That is what recovery is. True recovery, world, is similar to the phoenix bird. Because when the person embraces true recovery, they now going to have risen from the ashes of destruction. They're going to reclaim their psychological and mental self. They're going to reclaim their social life. They're going to restore relationships with the mother, father, sister, brother, the employer, the neighbor, and etc. They're going to begin to reclaim their physical health by going to their doctor's appointments and following the recommendation of the doctor. They're going to reclaim and restore their financial health, and most importantly, they're going to reclaim their spirituality and faith in God in order to keep all this in sync, in working together. So ladies and gentlemen, that is what true recovery is similar to, aka the phoenix bird that rise from the ashes and soar. So with that being said, that's all I have. That's my spirit guided me to do this 4th July, a special on aka the phoenix bird in recovery. So with that being said, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great evening.